Hello everyone. I am doing a lot of Megatron list reviews today. And this one is another Megatron list review, and it's from Scott. And Scott has written to me and sent me his list saying, well, I'm not a very competitive player, so this is all fluff and fun, which is cool, Scott. Go right ahead. Have the fun, have the fluff. I will give you pointers for where you could go with this army if you wanted to change it up. I will also give you pointers for how I would play it. You do you. We all enjoy the game for different reasons. So I am not against a bit of casual and fun play myself, even though that's not what I'm here for. So let's see what Scott is bringing to the Megatron tournament. I will share my screen. Right. He's bringing the Hammond Goering division of Sicily. 13 order dice. Oh my lord, Scott. At 1250? Scott is sticking to the one order dice per 100 points old axiom. That doesn't really work out in real life, but that means that he's spent a lot of points on something in this list. So let's see if he's making some sort of Death Star list here. He starts out with a second lieutenant with a second infantry model. Yes, of course. And since it's late war, you could easily equip these with assault rifles and say that's cool. 60 points. It does become very expensive. But hey. Then infantry, Panzer Grenadiers. 5 men with rifles, 1 NCO with submachine gun, 1 infantry with submachine gun, and an LMG. Now here comes the not competitive stuff, right? We have more or less the same in the second unit here. It only lacks 1 submachine gun. We all know that the light machine gun is not worth it point for value, right? It's just too expensive per shot. Yes, you do get more range, but you're also subtracting one of your rifles. So, and it does become more valuable once it has Hitler's boss saw. So in that regard, I can see these as backline holders, and they are regular infantry. But since they should be backline holders, I don't see why the submachine gun is there, except for fluff reasons, because this is sort of what a Panzer Grenadier unit would look like at that point in the war. So in that regard, it's perfectly feasible, right? We have more Panzer Grenadiers here. Again, 6-man with rifle, NCO subguns, and submachine gun, and light machine gun. And a third unit, which is different, and I can't see it. Oh, that sucks. 123 points, so it's somehow it's different. I'm guessing there are more infantry in the unit. Maybe it's a larger unit with rifles. Oh, that sucks. But 4 Panzer Grenadier units at least, right? 3 of them backline holders, 1 of them should be some sort of push unit. Then we have a medium machine gun team here. Again, you can see that Scott is not playing for competitive reasons. The medium machine gun is definitely not worth it. But if you're just wanting it as a backline holder, it's 50 points. Perfectly fine. It can go on ambush, it can shoot out and give a few pins. That works well, but for 50 points, it's too expensive. Medium mortar, regular with a spotter, that is good. Very good. Very competitive as well, by the way. A regular sniper, yes. Although, go and watch my video on Craig's list, and this sniper will be wasted in turn 1. An anti-tank rifle, okay. Not very late war, but it's perfectly fine. They still had them in Sicily. 30 points is also kind of cheap for an order dice, so it's a sort of poor man's sniper team. Very good. Medium howitzer with a spotter, regular, perfect. Very good, very competitive choice, which can shoot both directly and indirectly. It's very good. And then half tracks. Oh, he's bringing a 6-man Hanomag, right? Nope, sorry, I tell a lie, it's an armored car. It's the /9 armored car with a light autocannon and an MMG recce. This is kind of good because it's not open-topped. So for 90 points, this is one of the better choices of armored car for the Germans. I like it. And a Panzer III. The Panzer III Ausf G is actually better than the Ausf L or M. But it is kind of good. It's a 9+. It has a medium anti-tank gun, coaxial and hull MMG, but it is too expensive for what it does. Medium tank, I would place that in the center of your table. Find somewhere where you have some cover, like a ruin or a forest or something, and place it there, and then just go on ambush, shoot out from that ambush. Make it a bullet magnet that the enemy's bullets are going to miss most of the time, and where you have the most line of sight and can dominate the table. That should work. And you have 2. Nice. So this is where Scott's points went. He's running 2 medium tanks. Now, Scott, I've been talking a lot with guys in South Africa about how to run medium tanks and do it successfully. Let me know if you figure out something about these medium tanks, because I want to know. My suggestion is still, as I told you before, run them, both of them, in the center-ish of the table. Don't run them too close to the sides. You're likely to get outflanked. And then have one on ambush if the other moves up. Then the other goes on ambush and the first one moves up, so that you're sort of shifting positions all the time. And make sure that you have some sort of cover most of the time, if not all of the time. You're going to need it. You're going to have the enemy's anti-tank capacity bouncing off your cover or your armor, one of the two. And then have your lieutenant walk behind your tank, because then he'll have hard cover and he'll be a small team. He's not going to be hit by the enemy. Right. That was Scott's Megatron list. Thank you so much, Scott, for sending me the list, and good luck. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that even though you're maybe not a competitive player, you win some games. Right. Cheers.